Right guys, welcome back to the channel, and as I'm sure you can see by the title, I'm using the Rams. I'm changing it up a little bit. I'm kind of switching up the teams as we get towards the end of Madden 21. So I'm changing it up, but using the Rams for this one. I think it's a random team I picked. The defense is decent. As much as they were so dominant in the NFL this year, their defense isn't that crazy on Madden 21, and their offense is a little bit slow. So it's going to be a tricky one. We matched up against the Chiefs, and as you can tell by the title, we go down early. So let's see if we can make the comeback. So we're loading up here. Now, how good does this Rams stadium look? I like their outfits, I like their jerseys, and the stadium's just unreal. It looks so good in this game. But the Chiefs start off with the ball. He's running the ball, which isn't like Chiefs uses at all. But yeah, he's running the ball. We got a 2nd and 2 here. And this is when I thought he was going to be a bit of a bum, so I wasn't even going to start recording this or even save the clips. But he just threw a random out route. It didn't look open whatsoever. He does break a run there, to be fair. But the out route just looked like he was just throwing a pick and some random quick read as soon as I sent the blitz. So I kind of bear that in mind. This is the first time he's gone to PA boot over and we get the pick. He had Tyreek Hill open late, but I don't think he realised or knew he was going to do a delay fade. So I went to go Tyreek Hill as long as I could and then bit back on the tight end and got the pick. But we come out here and Jared Goff isn't Aaron Rodgers. He's not as quick outside the pocket. So we get sacked. We end up with a 3rd and 2 here. X looks wide open, so I throw X. And Tyrann Mathieu goes absolutely wild with Acrobat. Takes it home for 6 and we're 7-0 down. I never thought anyone could play that with Acrobat or without Acrobat, especially someone that small. But he managed to play the hell out of it. And yeah, fair play. It's one of those. We did get an early turnover, so it's not the end of the world. But this is where you can see I'm starting to struggle. I've not got Gunslinger, which obviously is a massive help when you're on offense. And my offense is pretty slow. So we're struggling a little bit. We do have the in route wide open. He wasn't manned up, so I have no idea how the guy played that. And then he takes it for 7. And you can see he's stunting on me. He stunts on me with 14-0 down. I'm using the Rams as well, so it's not as if I'm using the best team in the game, and he's still stunting on me, being toxic. So as soon as he did that, I was going to try and make a comeback in this game. I was locked in, and I just wanted to whip him. If someone starts celebrating on me, it probably backfires, and I don't realise, but it just means I concentrate so much more because I want to try and get the comeback and try and beat someone. So he probably doesn't realise, but yeah, him stunting on me has made a massive difference and made me really want to win the game. We get with a nice little check down here. As you can see, I'm starting to hit my check downs, which shows I am probably sweating it out. And then we roll out and hit an absolute laser.
I'm Jesus. And I can confirm, Liamobs just threw an absolute laser.
With Z spot into the corner, touchdown to the Rams, and now it's 14-7. If we can get one stop, then we're absolutely laughing. Aaron Donald gets a little block shed there, and then he comes in. I send a blitz. I stick with Tyreek Hill, which I don't normally do. Normally I jump back, but I knew he was looking for Tyreek Hill. And then we get Toxic back on him. We can do it too, fellas. He's got the Chiefs, so he's got no excuse to get stopped 3 times. But here we go. We're balling out. Defense is bagging him again. And this is when I thought, yeah, he's just a bum. So I kind of chilled out a little bit as well. I really should have put my foot down. But he does make a blind read here. I guess he thought I was going to follow the tight end, so he threw underneath. But I just got absolutely beef lurky on him, fellas. Absolutely beef lurky. And then this corner route gets open again. He hasn't learnt from the last time. So I think we're just going to inside zone it into the end zone. The O-line seemed to ball out really well when I ran the inside zones. So hopefully I can get a few more of them throughout the game. But yeah, I mean, we're balling out, to be fair, fellas. He's making reads that aren't massively open. So going from 14-0 down, with him stunting on me, we're now up on him and we get ball at half. So hopefully we can just grind it out nice and easily, not let him get a touchdown, and then the game's ours. So we get a nice little block shed there. Well, I say a block shed, but I saw him running the ball, and then he gets me the post. I got really arrogant there and tried to do a man blitz, and obviously he has Tyreek Hill and McCole Hardman and Kelsey. So it's probably a bit cocky coming out of man coverage. He absolutely torched me. So it's 21-all. We do have a few timeouts left, so hopefully we can move this ball down the field and nick a field goal. He comes out here. I'm nice and patient. I throw it over his zone drops, and we have 14 yards left, 1 timeout left, and we get him with an absolute laser, fellas. Absolute laser. I was struggling a little bit because when he was coming out in man coverage, it wasn't man aligned. So it looked like a normal zone coverage, and then they suddenly man up. So I had a feeling he was going to do man coverage, had the corner out open, and absolutely dotted his head in. And then we get him over here. It was an important 3rd and 7, and thankfully we got it. But now we're moving this ball okay. We're not moving it brilliantly. I thought I can get that over the top of his zone drops, but I couldn't, and we throw a pick. So I was in complete control. Should have just taken my field goal and taken gone up 2 possessions. But it's one of those, you live and you learn. He throws an absolute laser beam here himself. So we get to the 4th quarter. It's all to play for. I'm coming out of man coverage. I can see as soon as my user got a little bit stuck, I've got to use that Tyreek Hill route myself. He comes out here, tries to get a broken play, and Mahomes misses. And then he runs the ball here. Wasn't expecting a run at all. So he's making some decent yards. 3rd and 1 here. I didn't think he was going to run again, but thankfully my block shed was unreal. So we're leaving with a 4th and 5. I come into man coverage, and I was kind of trying to cover Tyreek Hill. I didn't think Tyreek Hill was going to get open as much as it did, so I wasn't really concentrating on it. He throws a nice little read there, and then we got a 2nd and 1, which we hit the run gap for. So 3rd and 2, he's absolutely bad. If you look on the left side there, boys, he had a touchdown. He just completely missed it. So it's a 4th and 2. Can we get the stop? He comes out here. I cover the slant with Tyreek Hill, but Hardman's underneath, and he gets the touchdown. I didn't even say a word there. Yeah, he gets a touchdown. So 1st and 10, 25-yard line. We need a money drive to win the game. This game's been so much closer than it should be. But remember, he stunted on me twice. He stunted on the first pick, then stunted even more on the second pick. It was 14-0 up, and I've got the Rams, and he's got the Chiefs. So hopefully we can come back and win this. And it just make him look stupid. So 2nd and 7, he's only got 1 timeout left, so we're not too stressed, but he is bagging me here. I'm not getting anything open. He's going max coverage, and Chris Jones is shedding. So 3rd and 7 here, and we do throw an absolute laser, fellas. I noticed he was doing cover 2 a little bit, so I was trying to figure out what was going to get open. Stuck in a little post play that I hadn't done yet throughout the game, and we get an absolute laser. So can we hold his offense to less than 7 points, and we'll win this game. I decided to go max coverage and hope Aaron Donald can go wild, but he throws an absolute Stevie Wonder, fellas. We get the pick. Now all we need is a 1st down, but he doesn't even let us see it. He pauses the game, quits out, and we manage to make the comeback. So I can show I can do it without the Packers as well. I just enjoy using them more. I did message this guy after the game saying, GG's. It's a shame you couldn't, it's a shame you bottled it after stunting on me, but that's just me getting toxic back. It's one of those, but it's a GG's. I love using the Rams because the stadium's just unreal. I'm probably going to use the Chargers a little bit more and mix up the teams just before Madden 2022. But please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one, fellas.